There we go. We are up and running now. Welcome. Welcome one and all to a new Pokemon Gold stream. We are now officially on part 4 of our series here. Where are we currently? Let's check. Hello, Alorable. Hello. Hello, sweet wife. My favorite viewer. Let's see if we can figure out where we are. Berry trees grow berries. That's your fun fact for the day. I need to get my bearings here. What were we even doing? Sweet. Oh yeah, I just got sweet scent from that lady, I think. We went through... Yes, we went through Ilex Forest. And then we were just on our way out of there. So, something I like to do at the start of videos here is just go through who our current team is, in case there's anybody here who maybe missed last time or is here for the first time. And if so, welcome. Glad to have you here. We've been having lots of fun so far. Just playing through one of my favorite games of all time, honestly. I'd say like probably the remakes might be some of my favorites of all time, but there's of course a nostalgia element here that's really special as well. So yeah, let's just take a look. We've got Flowepow the Bayleaf, our starter. We have Broken Yoke, the Togepi, who has, I'd say, definitely gained some popularity as of last time. Geobro, who has been ever solid so far. Lurker, the Wooper, and who wouldn't love that face? And our boy, Epic Keith. We are working on getting him trained up a little bit more. Spinarak is a difficult Pokemon to use in this game, so I'm kind of viewing it as a bit of a challenge to work with him long term. And Epic Keith is really just really something special. Oh, I missed somebody. We missed Dwight. Dwight the Sandshrew, who is currently on my team, mostly for the purposes of using Cut. I had to switch out. We had a Hoot Hoot named Toots, who I have switched out for the time being. Anyway, whatever route this is, we know we've got some battles to do. And we're gonna keep heading north. Okay, Pokefan, he probably has a Pikachu. Oh, a Snubble. My mistake. Okay, so Flowepow is coming out, and pardon this pop can opening sound. Have a nice cherry lime Sprite here. If you have not tried, here's a little bit, I am not endorsed, but if you have not tried the cherry lime Sprite yet, I would highly recommend it. It's really, really good. My wife and I have been loving it and consuming it very quickly. Stream snacks. Yeah, I mean, stream snacks is not my thing as much. Maybe I could have my own version of that someday. But you have to go watch Shalton, who is really awesome if you want to see stream snacks. He does a great job with that. And plays some really cool games too. Weird sodas with Micro. I actually love that idea. I love trying weird sodas. Let's jot that down on the old idea book somewhere. Weird sodas. I love it. Alright, on to our battle. We're gonna You know, I'm gonna throw out a Reflect. Reflect is nice because it raises defense. Something I'm trying to remember, because in newer games, Reflect lasts for like a number of turns, so even if you switch Pokemon, the effects of Reflect are still active. It's not specific to the Pokemon who used it. I don't totally recall if that is the case in this game, like in an older game. Because there's a lot of moves that have updated with time, and they've changed a little bit in terms of how they function, but I honestly don't remember. So if there's anyone out there who remembers, let me know. Okay, Snubble healed up a little bit there. We're just gonna pop another Razor Leaf. We almost got it. Finish off with a nice tackle. Alright. Pokefan Brandon out of the way. Thanks, Brandon. And another one up here. I love this soundtrack so much. It's just so good. Youngster Ian, what do you have for me? A Mankey. Mankey putting his best foot forward here. So we're gonna throw some leaves at him. There's nothing as intimidating as yard work. Am I right? That was almost a level up. What are we switching to? Diglett. Flower Power is a good choice against Diglett, but I am going to put out Lurker, because Lurker needs the levels. And water is also helpful. A decent hit, it will take like 3 hits of that. Diglett's using Growl to lower my attack. Water Gun is a special attack move, so that Growl will not actually affect Water Gun at all. It affects me if I use Slam. Magnitude 5. Could be worse. Could be worse. And a hit to finish it off. That should probably be a level up for Lurker, which is awesome. We love a level up around here. Alright, we're gonna keep rolling. Is there anything in the middle? Ah, another trainer to battle. Let's do it. Who is this? Picnicker Gina. Oh, a Hoppip. Hello, Hoppip. Hoppip is a great Pokemon. We could probably... Okay. Let's make a switch here. This might actually be... I'm slightly nervous about it, but this might be a good opportunity actually for Epic Keith to show us what he can do. Defense is lowered, okay. Let's hit with a Poison Sting, because that'll at least be super effective. We didn't get a poison from it, but still a decent hit. We're going to use Synthesis, which is going to heal a bit. Splash, which is a move that does nothing. the plight of Magikarp around the world. Alright, that's the level up for Flower Power, and a little bit of extra XP for Epic Keith as well. Who will be next? Bulbasaur. I'm going to swap out, because Bulbasaur has that part. I guess Bulbasaur on his own is just grass. So actually, this is a little bit risky because I've had my defense lowered a bit. Oh, you know what? No, Bulbasaur is still part poison type because that was neutral effectiveness. So that means we won't be able to poison it either. But even with my defense lowered, the Vine Whip still doesn't hit me all that hard because I'm pretty resistant to it. There's a bit of a slow back and forth here. One of those things that'll just change when everybody gets a critical hit. Oh, and now my attack is lowered, which again does not help me very much. I have, like, I can lower its speed, but it doesn't really matter all that much at this point. Oh, tackle, that's gonna hurt more. I think that's a good cue to swap. We're gonna give Broken Yoke the chance to finish this one. I think Broken Yoke can take a tackle pretty decently. And we're gonna use Headbutt. Play it a bit safer right now. I think we just got Headbutt at the end of the last stream. But it was nice to get a move. Oh, there's a level up. And learn Constrict, finally. Like, Constrict is not necessarily a high damaging move, but it's nice to get a damaging move other than Poison Sting. We have another Hoppip coming out. Typically, this would be a good time to use Epic Keith, but we are lower on health, so I don't really want to risk that. I think it's time for a Metronome. What about you? Let's see. What's it gonna be? Curse. Okay. You know, when you're not... Curse is a very interesting move in that it affects you differently, specifically if you're a Ghost type. If you're a Ghost type, it takes away, I think it's about half your health, which is a pretty good amount, and puts a curse on your opponent, which does quite a bit of, like, a decent amount of damage at the end of each turn. However, if you're not a Ghost type, you lose your speed, but your attack and defense go way up, so they gain a really sharp boost. So that means my next Headbutt is probably going to hit fairly hard. So not quite a one-hit kill, but a considerable amount of damage. And the next Headbutt will finish it, no problem. Another little boost of XP there. Oh no, I just can't win. Sorry about that. Give me your money. What's our inventory at in terms of Pokeballs? That's actually a good question. We have a Great Ball, a Lure Ball, 6 Pokeballs. We do have some potions. I will send a potion Epic Keith's way for now. And I don't know if we've totally seen what's in the grass. Money, please. Great line. Drowsy. Did we catch a Drowsy here yet? I don't know that we did. That would actually be a fun catch. Let's get one. Disable, so that's gonna make it so I can't use Razor Leaf, but I wasn't really planning to anyway. I think a tackle will get me right about where I want, which is perfect. Let's try a Pokeball. See if this can be our first catch of the night. Oh, broke free. Very close. We had three wiggles. We're gonna try another one. Because we should be in decent shape to catch it, so hopefully... Again. I don't want to blow through all my Pokeballs here, but really it shouldn't be too hard to catch with a Pokeball here. But that keeps happening. Okay, I don't want to have to do this, but we're going to rely on the Great Ball. Please work, Great Ball. Please, please, please. Thank goodness. Okay. And you know what time it is now. First I'll read the description. If you think that you had a good dream, but you can't remember it, a drowsy has probably eaten it. Isn't that so fun? You know when you wake up sometimes and you forget what dream you had? It's just because a drowsy ate it. That's why. In the real world. Alright. Let's name this fella. Are there any suggestions in the chat for a name? ETC Andrew, name him after you. Oh, hello, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. I will absolutely name him after you. And I think, actually hang on a second, do I have... Yeah, we have the right amount of characters to even have the dash in there. I love that. I love that. I am honored to name a drowsy after you. Joker, welcome. Melatonin is also a good name. Perhaps for a future drowsy. ETC Andrew Drowsy? I know, I kind of need it in my team. Oh, a Ditto, okay. We do want a Ditto, that's fun. I feel a little bit... hopefully this doesn't kill it. Yeah, I feel that. That's the drowsy life. Repurchase, welcome. Welcome, my friend. We're gonna try a poison powder that gives us... Oh, they poison powdered first. Wow, rude. And of course, I didn't hit with it. Now we hit with it. I know that gives us kind of a brief window to catch here, but at least with a status condition, gives us a better chance. This Ditto might take me out here, which is embarrassing, but it does happen. Let's hope we can get this catch. Everybody's greeting each other in the chat. I love to see it. Ooh, that's not good for me. That's not good for me. Ouch. Ouch for Flower Power. We'll put out our next Pokemon here. Probably... We're gonna put out Epic Keith. That's what we're gonna do. The poison did not kill this Ditto yet, but we do have a limited supply of Pokeballs remaining. because our Drowsy was playing hard to get. We got the Ditto though. Which means that I will read the description and then it's time for another naming. A ceremonial naming. It can transform into anything. When it sleeps, it changes into a stone to avoid being attacked. Which is honestly a desirable trait. That would be just turn into a rock. Easy. Let's name it. Let's hear suggestions. If the chat has Mary Kate. Famous twin. Mary Kate is good. I think I'm gonna roll with Mary Kate. I never thought. That is a solid name. I think it's like the Pokemon name I didn't know I needed in my life, but I'm glad that it's here. Okay, since Flower Power was knocked out, I just want to check. Who's my next in line? Broken Yoke. I'm on patrol for suspicious individuals. This is the Pokemon daycare. Do you know about eggs? Yes. You were shocked to find an egg. How incredible is that? Want me to raise a Pokemon? Yes, but I have to go to my box first. And we just happened to get a Ditto, and Ditto is the ultimate breeding machine. I feel a little bit bad for Ditto, because that is primarily what Ditto gets used for. Less frequently in battling, but just about exclusively for breeding purposes, so... Also asking if I know about eggs. The, same line. Okay. Taught me that you can shake eggs in a Ziploc bag to scramble them. Yeah. Billboard Dad, yes. I don't know if Joker, I don't know if I've ever seen it either, actually, but it does sound like fun. It does sound like fun. Maybe that's our next movie, we'll watch Allorable, I don't know. Okay, we're gonna make a temporary deposit here. We're gonna add Mary Kate in here. And I think what I might do... might throw Toots in there as well. That way we can still get some training. It's no Gladiator, but it's pretty sweet. Yes, we did just watch Gladiator the other night. My wife had not seen it yet. And I think she really enjoyed it. It's an excellent movie. Oh, hang on. I don't want it back. I want to add another one. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we have to give one to each of them. The phrase, okay, I'll raise your toots, is very funny. Okay, I'll raise your toots. That was great. Alright, we're gonna add BTC Andrew to the party. I think it's good to have a little bit of psychic power. And you can go out here and visit your little guys, just hanging out. It's Mary Kate. It shows interest in Toots. Don't mind me while I screenshot that. Nicknames are fun for this reason, because they end up in a sentence and it's just funny. It's Toots that was left with the daycare man. Alright, they have... Yeah, you screenshotted it as well. Yeah, I had to. That'll be actually good social media material, I would say. Alright. We are continuing on. Unfortunately, our star player is knocked out, but it really forces us to use the others and get them trained up more, which is kind of our goal. A Psyduck, okay. Having Growl and Charm is kind of funny because they both lower attack, but Charm works better. Eventually we will replace Growl with something. I don't know about you guys, I'm feeling some metronome roulette here. Let's see what happens. A dangerous game. Metal Claw, which missed, but even if it hit, it was not going to be particularly effective anyway on a Psyduck. Aeroblast. That is not a move I was expecting. Let's throw a Headbutt in here, just so we get some consistent damage. That critical hit was very unfortunate. I think we're going to do a switch here. Alright, this is your debut, PTC Andrew. You've got this. If we can land a Hypnosis, that really works in our favor. Oh, beautiful. I knew I could count on you, Andrew. Oh. Woke up right away and disabled Pound, which is kind of the primary move I was relying on for damage. Because I have no other damaging moves at this point. This puts us in a little bit of a predicament. Would be very helpful to have Flower Power here, but the show goes on. Let's see what we can do, Epic Keith. Constrict did not do a lot, and I didn't really expect it to. Can we get poison? It's not quite enough. Oh, see, they used Disable, so I'm glad I actually switched to Constrict here. Okay. Our XP is a little bit spread out, but we did manage to get a victory. I think, yeah, we're now in Goldenrod, so that is awesome. That means we can heal. And when we're in Goldenrod, we've got the premier Pokemart. Because it is much more than your average Pokemart. So let's go take a look here. I don't think there's really... yeah, they're just... So it's a large multi-floor department store. Lots of things you can buy here. We're not looking to go too crazy. I just want to get restocked on things like potions, and I think we're still good on some of the heals. But we could definitely use... I'm just going to do one Great Ball. Because at this point in early game, it still is a little bit slower going getting money. We can get 4 more Pokeballs here, and that's really all we can buy for now. But let's double check through here, because I can't remember if there's any freebies that we get or not. Got my Abra at the... oh yeah, the game corner, and we are in... we're in the old school game corner, which means playing slot machines as a 10-year-old. Very fun. They kind of altered that in the remakes to make it a bit more like age appropriate, as just like I don't know, just a fun little game corner kind of thing. But yeah, there's lots of different things here. I'm just talking to people. Sometimes you can get fun little freebies, so it's always worth it to talk to people. And since it's been so long since I've played this, I really can't remember. I love strong Pokemon. I feed them protein to crank up their attack. Yeah, so you can get like those vitamin supplements to raise your base stats, essentially. I definitely can't buy those right now. They tend to be... oh yeah, and here they're describing Pokemon that you have to trade in order to evolve them. And we might be a little out of luck in that category, but... so as you can see, these are 9,800 each. Pretty expensive. You can't rename a Pokemon you get in a trade. Yes, that is true. They're a reflection of their original trainer's feelings for it, which, honestly, it used to frustrate me as a kid, and then I realized later that it's kind of a cool thing. That it's like a respect to the original trainer. You have a Drowsy? I do. I do not want to trade it for your Machop, I'm sorry. I do like Machop, but Andrew's one of the squad. I can't part with my squad. Might come back with another Drowsy for you, but not this one. On Sundays, a lady comes to check out Pokemon. She even gives away TMs. Lucky Channel. Trade Pokemon with as many people as possible to get different ID numbers. Yes. Tired? Try the vending machines. Drinks. Your Pokemon will love them too. I have no money left, actually. I think, yeah, this is the top. This is the top floor. So we can just take the elevator back down to the main floor. There is actually... can we even go down here? Double check. Oh yeah, what's all going on down here? Choke. You're holding us up. Our policy is to work behind the scenes where no one can see us. Yeah, totally. Stuff on the ground's junk. Take it if you want it. Maybe I will. I lose my passion for work if someone's watching. Come on, kids, scoot. The old warehouse crew. At this point, we can't actually go this way, so I think that is something that maybe opens up a bit later? If I recall, yeah, probably. Alright, back to the first floor for now. That elevator sound is incredible. Radio Tower is a landmark. They're running a promotional campaign right now. They'll modify your Pokegear so it can also serve as a radio. I mean, that's pretty cool. Oops, I accidentally tried to fish. Not gonna catch much in the middle of a city. Hehehehe, I got in trouble for playing in the basement of the department store. Hey, I was just there too. Your playground, goldenrod. Oh yeah, this is the game corner. Okay, let me just peek in here, but we are gonna check that out in just a second. One big town, don't know where anything is. Goldenrod is great though. I feel like the goldenrod theme song just makes me happy. As does this game in general. There we go. An expert, he had to leave for the Pokemon Center in Ecruteak City. And this is the same theme song for the game corner. It is a bop. I think I just missed the lucky number. Okay, underground entrance. We'll maybe check that out in a bit. Let's go to the game corner. Blew it on the card flipping. Got furious, tossed out my coin case in the underground. So now we know where to find a coin case. So at this point, I don't think we can even really do anything without a coin case, so we'll have to get that from the underground eventually. Won't quit until I win. And there's various places where you can go to exchange prizes. Yeah, okay. So we'll need a coin case, we'll need to go to the underground. And we will. Oh, we talked to this one. I just want to keep checking things out here for now. Station, here's the radio station. And there is a Team Rocket person there, and usually that's a good hint that we should check that area out. So we're getting our lay of the land here. I'm gonna guess the gym is at the top. Down here, the world is a cycle path. Bike shop. I moved here, but I can't sell my bicycles. Why is that? Could you ride a bicycle and advertise for me? Yes, sir. Give me your name and phone number and I will loan you a bicycle. first rate. You can ride them anywhere. That's not entirely true, but you can ride them a lot of places. So probably... Oh wait, can I... I think you can only register... Yeah, you can only really... What am I doing? I can't remember. What am I doing? Can't remember how to register things. Oh yeah. Select. Literally just select. Yeah, I do love the theme, and now we're cooking, now we're going fast. You treat your Pokemon nicely, they will love you in return. Let me see your Bayleaf. It's quite cute. Yeah, it is. Sure is. When I use an item on my Pokemon, it acts really glad. That's lovely. Keep losing, and my Pokemon end up fainting. Maybe that's why my Pokemon don't like me much. Gotta get good, man. Gotta get good. I think up here is where the gym is, but we probably... Or do we have access to it already? Oh, we do. We do 100%. Okay. I do want to get to the gym today. But there is a little bit of an order. Oh, Name Raider. What else is here? Underground entrance. Actually, yeah, let's... There's a few things I want to do before the gym. And the underground is one of them. Better be careful. It's rough down there. Don't think there's any items up there. I could definitely benefit from the training down here in preparation for the gym, so that's partially why I want to do that. Let's pop up Andrew in the lead spot here. I think you have some rare Pokemon with you. Let me see them. Alright. Pokemaniac Donald. A great name for a Pokemaniac. A Slowpoke. Let's try to put it to sleep. Oh, and we hit. Nice. Hypnosis is not a... It's a relatively accurate move, but it's not super accurate, so... Tends to miss a decent amount of the time. Hound does not do a lot of damage here, but not totally surprising because Drowsy is less of a physical attacker. But we'll keep chipping away. We got at least a bit of a head start on damage. Let's just disable Tackle. Make its life a little bit more difficult. Curse, okay. Curse is a great move on Slowpoke because, as you can probably assume by the name Slowpoke, they're not particularly fast, so losing more speed really doesn't affect it that much, but gaining a lot of attack and defense is very beneficial. and they're just stacking the curses right now. Oh, we got a crit. That's nice. They're using another curse. Still going. But we should be able to finish it now. Which is huge. Big win. Big win for Andrew. And we have another Slowpoke coming. We're going to keep Andrew out for now. And probably start this a very similar way. We got another hit right away, which is really nice. And hopefully it stays asleep for a couple turns. It's possible this could repeat. So far it's repeating exactly like the last battle. Like exactly, another disable. Which means now it's probably just going to use Curse to build its stats. So pretty much identical Slowpoke battles, but a nice thing about that is that if it's just focused on using Curse, it is not hitting me. And I'm good with that, even if it takes me a while to actually take it down. Will we get a crit again? No. So that is something that's happening a little bit different. We could still get a crit, just not in the same order. Oh, no longer disabled. This would probably be a good time. We missed. So this tackle is gonna hurt a lot. Yeah. That does hurt indeed. I'm gonna swap because that's the safer call here. Getting hit with anything is gonna hurt right now because the stats are pretty stacked. But a headbutt should be able to finish it. Oh, not quite. I guess it is very... I forgot how built up its defense is because it's maxed out. But we were able to get it now. That's a level up for Andrew and a level up for Broken Yoke. Sick dub. Thank you, Holographic Blastoise. Welcome. Welcome aboard. Alright, Pokemaniac Donald is mad. Clearly. Where are we at here for our team? We've taken some hits. It's a bit unfortunate, but that's okay. I will maybe not heal quite yet. Yeah, so happy to have you here, Blastoise. Really appreciate it. We've just been having a good time, a chill time, playing through an old favorite. Alright, Super Nerd. I think it's Teru, or Turu. I almost thought it was Turv. Yeah, honestly, I agree, it is still perfect after all these years. This game just, this game really, like, made me crazy about the Pokemon franchise. It solidified that, that connection. Alright, we don't have anything that's really gonna do all that well against this Magnemite here. we're generally speaking lacking good ways to deal with Magnemite. That's gonna make this fun. Oh, Blastoise, thank you for the follow. Again, much appreciated. Let me just think of my moves here. Yeah, this will be interesting. I don't think I have a single move that's even regular effectiveness against this Magnemite. But I think what I can do... we're gonna see. This is not gonna do much of anything. Scary faces, yes. Okay, so it knows Thunder Shock. I mean, Scary Face is gonna bring its speed down. Magnemite's not like super fast, so it may not... but it could benefit us a little bit. There's not much that Epic Keith can do here. I'm gonna venture that this Magnemite is not a high enough level to know any Steel-type moves at this point. So... oh, and actually we probably can use Magnitude, because the Levitate ability does not exist yet in this game. It is added in later games, and Pokemon like Magnemite usually have it, and it prevents you from getting hit by ground-type moves, but back in this game, there was no Levitate yet, so... as it turns out, we did have something super effective. Sometimes my familiarity with the modern games betrays me a little bit, because it's been a while since I've gone back to a game like this, where a lot of moves work a little differently, and there's a lot of abilities that did not exist yet. So we're going to keep rocking Magnitude, because these are all electric types, and ground type moves are going to be the best bet. And a lot of them know moves like Tackle or, you know, and Geobro is going to be really resistant to that. And another Magnemite. Magnitude 5. As you're kind of seeing with Magnitude, it's a bit of a gamble. Obviously, the higher magnitude you get, the more powerful it'll be. It still is a pretty decent move overall, but does not always work in your favor. Magnitude 6, that'll be enough. And almost a level up. Okay. I know it's kind of lame, but we're gonna go do a quick heal up. Mostly because the main Pokemon I'm wanting to train are in not great shape right now, so I want to try to get some of them built up a little bit more before we go into the gym situation, because the Goldenrod Gym is a very traumatic place. If you're not familiar with the Goldenrod City Gym, let me tell you, there's one Pokemon in particular that the gym leader has that you do not want to fight. A salon for just $300. It's a little steep, but I am going to spiff up Broken Yoke. And there is a reason for that. Yes, Joker, you're right. Roll out. That's all you need to know, really. Okay, and there's that coin case, that missing coin case. And we've got some more trainers down here, so let's do it. Let's get after it. Okay, Pokemaniac Isaac. Lickitung, this is the first Lickitung we've seen. Starting off with Epic Key. It'd be cool to get a poison on it. That would be helpful. Will it happen? I don't know. That cut hurt quite a bit, so we have maybe one more shot to get a poison, and it unfortunately failed. Oh, Ray Purchase, thank you. I love my shirt too. Yes, it's true. I do tend to beat a Laura Bull in Mario Kart. Not every time. Not every time. You have schooled me a few times as well, for sure. But don't you just love the sound of this beeping over top of the music? It's really, really great. Let's get Andrew out here. Yeah, polyrhythm. Very aggressive beeps. Let's see if we can get a... Oh, this Lickitung is just shredding with cut. I guess cut shreds, because, you know... Yeah, anyway. Moving on. And Pound, once again, does not do a lot of damage. So we're probably going to regret this because it'll probably wake up and kill me. Just hangs in there. Who else is suitable for this? We're trying to give kind of our lowest levels. Andrew is a fighter. That's how you hang in there. Are we sure Drowsy's not a fighting type? I mean... Tail Whip is good. Tail Whip is good. Tail Whip does not benefit the use of Water Gun, but it more so benefits other Pokemon after that are using physical attacks. Oh boy, we're really kind of spreading ourselves thin here. Okay, let's get Broken Yoke out there. Lurky Boy, I do love Lurky Boy. We've got to work to get him trained up a little bit more. Actually, you know, a charm would be helpful for this. Let's, Lickitung. Oh, and then it gets a critical hit immediately, of course. When they get a critical hit, any stat changes like lowered attack do not matter. But hey, look who else got a critical hit. Broken Yoke's like, you're gonna crit me, well I'm gonna crit you, and then you'll fall. That's what's up. Yeah, music is going off, you're right. It's one of my favorite parts of the game, really. Top tier soundtrack. Okay, I will use... I'll use a potion. We don't want to overdo it, because we're going to need those potions, but... Got booted out of the game corner, ouch. Oh, you're trying to cheat. Well, that's fair, you should get booted out. Don't cheat. Don't do that. Super Nerd Eric. Grimer. This is our first Grimer sighting. We've got the Battle of the Poison here. Not very much Epikeith can use. We can try a Constrict, but it'll do very little. Constrict is not a very high damaging move in the first place. So we probably won't keep Epikeith out here. But we can get it some XP. I think, as far as doing some damage, probably Geobro is our best bet, because we can just rock Magnitude, that'll... Magnitude 7. That'll be pretty decent damage. Enough to take it down. So that's a level for Epikeith. And a level for Geobro. And we have another Grimer coming out. I am going to change Pokemon. Only temporarily. Just because I want to spread the XP a little bit. So Lurker is coming out briefly, but is not going to stay here. We're going to switch back to Geobro. Grimer uses Harden. Magnitude 7 again, so that should probably take it out again. Wonder if the NPCs are aware that they're referred to as Super Nerd. Yeah, that's honestly a good question. Like, do they... Is that how they introduce and identify themselves, or is it really just the game calling them that? Like, does Youngster Joey really go around telling people, hey, I'm Youngster Joey, or does he just say, I'm Joey? We're getting into the real questions here. We're unpacking Pokemon. Maybe they have to write something on their trainer card? That could be. Kind of an extra identifier, if you will. Oh yeah, because we ended up at the other end. Which is closer to the Pokemon Center, that's ideal. We are going to hit up the gym today, but I want to swing by the radio tower first. Alright, let's check it out. As we saw earlier, sorry if audio cut out for a second there. Alright, let's see what's going on around here. Oh yeah, lucky number show. Yes, please, check the numbers. I only have... I don't have any traded Pokemon at this point, so I have a much lower likelihood of anything matching. Special quiz campaign. Okay, let's go. Put it easier to take the radio anytime, anywhere. Let's take the quiz. Youngster Joey before Joey123, yeah, true. Question 1. Can the town map be displayed on a Pokegear? Yes, it can. Can Nidorina be female only? Yes. Nidorino is the male one. Does Kurt, the Pokeball craftsman, use apricorn? No? I thought they are called apricorns. Am I going insane? I might be. Looks like we can just take it again. So yes. Maybe it's because the spelling is different actually. It might not have a K in it. That might be how they're trying to trick us. Magikarp won't learn any TM moves. Think that's true. And lastly, Professor Oak's Pokemon Talk is a very popular program. I think it's technically like Mary, not Marie. Okay, we got a radio card. Sweet. And now that means I can actually use my Pokegear as a radio. Oh, see, it is Mary. There you go. They were probably expecting people to talk to that person maybe beforehand, but... Ben is a fabulous DJ. His sweet voice makes me melt. A little Jigglypuff hanging out here. Lullabies on the radio make Pokemon sleep. Anywhere, tune in. Everyone's really encouraging me, so let's... It's been a minute since we've done this. Let's pull up the old radio. Pokédex show. Okay, so it gives us Pokédex descriptions, Pokemon music, DJ Ben. So chill out, it's a Pokemon lullaby. When it comes to the soundtrack, I have no notes. No notes. Don't you miss the lucky number show. This week's lucky number is... Oh yeah, and we already found out we didn't win. Any other channels? Yeah, I would agree. I still of course love Red Blue. They're classic, and you know, the games that generally started it all. But Gold and Silver just took things to the next level for sure. Authorized personnel only beyond this point. Okay, so that's all we can really do for now. I couldn't fully recall. So that means we can probably hit up the gym. Do I have fear about that? Yes. You'll see why in a moment. Let's take on some of these trainers. You don't necessarily have to take all of them on. But the more you can train and level up, the better, honestly, so it's worth it. You can always go to a Pokemon Center if you need to. Beauty Victoria sent out a Sentret. This is your moment, Keith. Gets the poison right away. We love that. I think I'm going to keep using Poison Sting because it's probably actually going to do more damage overall than Constrict. But Sentret is gradually increasing its defense. At least we get the poison damage though. Their defense is not going to do anything with that. And poison will finish it off, so we'll get hit by another tackle, but ultimately win that encounter. Okay. We have more Sentrets. Can we poison them all? This one is stronger compared to the last one. So I hope we can get poison. We did. But that said, I'm probably not going to keep Keith out here because it's a little bit dicey. Let's see if we can shut down that quick attack for now. They still have tackle as well, so which is marginally weaker than quick attack. And the other thing with quick attack is it's a higher priority move. We might be splitting up the XP a little bit here, and that's okay. I just don't want we don't want to see anybody faint here, and I'd rather save up potions for the gym leader herself. Lurker should be able to take a few tackles. There we go. XP is spread a little bit thin there, but that's okay. Actually, let's keep Lurker out. Level 17. That's a bit more of a problem. We defense curl followed by tail whip, so we kind of just neutralized what they did. We're very lucky they missed that tackle, to be honest. I don't think we'll be able to deal with a tackle if we get another one, so let's change it up here. Fence curl, will probably hurt a little bit. Hopefully it's not 5 hits. 3 hits, okay. But we'll use charm, and that'll help mellow out Sentret's attack power a little more. Not too bad. I think I'm gonna actually try to get another charm here. An unfortunate critical hit. That's okay. This is Flower-Powa's moment here. Also a critical hit, which is a little more common with Razor Leaf, so comes in handy. Oh, we actually got a decent amount of money from that. So based on the level of that Sentret, I am a wee bit afraid that we might be a little underleveled for this gym, but let's work on getting through those trainers for now. We'll kind of see where we're at. The leader of this gym is Whitney. I know we didn't read the sign yet, but Whitney uses normal type Pokemon. And she has a real scary one. If you know, you know. So let's find our next trainer here. Give it your best shot or I'll take you down. I mean, yeah. It's fair. Okay, Beauty Samantha. And we've got a Meowth. Good old Payday that hit quite hard. The critical hits are not in my favor today, I guess. And we also didn't get a poison, so unfortunate news for our pal Keith. Puppy sight, yeah, we did have a puppy sighting. She was right here. And then disappeared. Oh, Meowth knows Bite. I forgot about that. And it flinches me, wow. Okay. That hurts, that's mean, that's very mean. Yeah, that flinch definitely hurts. Magnitude 7. A decently powerful magnitude, enough to take it down. Felt kind of like the best option in that instance. Another Meowth coming out. What do we want to do here? I think... Get Lurker out here for a little bit of shared XP. These Meowths are definitely proving to be no joke. Let's do a Slam. Right when it uses Growl and lowers my attack, like my physical attack. Not a bad hit considering. See how a water gun does. Actually, still not as good as a Slam. However... Yeah, critical hit. Unfortunate. This gym is likely to be a struggle for a few Pokemon. Flower got all the XP that time. Yeah. We probably have to run and heal again, which I know is a drag. But when I'm using this as a training experience, I want to try to keep everyone in good shape and not abuse the potions too much quite yet. The good news is they are going to... Most of the gym trainers give me a little bit more money here than your average trainers, so at least that'll allow us to get a little bit more prepared for the gym leader battle itself. Alright, we'll make our way around here. Think through here. Don't think I'm a pushover. They have just one Pokemon, it's probably going to be a higher level. Level 18 Snubbull. Definitely a little bit scary. And they know Bite, and Bite hurts. We got the poison though, that's really nice. Nice, but probably not ideal to keep around. So, let's make a little change up here. Poison's going to be our friend. We're going to also use a charm. Because we want to make it less convenient for Snubbull to hit a lot of damage. And that still actually hurts. Let's do another charm. Oh, Snubbull also tried to charm. Alright, we're doing it. We're going for a metronome. Because it's fun. What's it gonna be? Explosion! Oh man. I mean, it does take out Snubbull. And actually it means Epic Keith gains all the XP from that. But... Broken Yoke, extra broken. Never a dull moment with Metronome Roulette, let me tell ya. We had a fun one last time. But hey, you know, it meant a level up for Epic Keith. Broken Yoke made that sacrifice. That is selflessness. Do we have... yeah, there's one other trainer for sure. And then our gym leader Whitney up there. Okay, I'm not gonna go back and heal for this one. Because our team is in decent shape overall. I will run back and heal before the gym leader, but for time's sake. Okay, Jigglypuff. Let's try and get that poison. It didn't happen, but they're using Defense Curl, so we have another opportunity to get some poison. Another Defense Curl. Let's keep seeing if we can get that poison and do a little bit of damage in the meantime. There we go. Now they've disabled it, but we did what we came here to do. Construct will not be very strong, but at this point, it is the move that we have. On second thought, I may change. Epic Keith is not taking these hits particularly well. Our boy Andrew's gonna come back out. very low damage here right now, very low. But for the most part, poison is doing more of the heavy lifting for us. There we go. Oh, basically a level up, but not quite. Let's try to put it to sleep. We missed that one, but let's attempt it again. You know, in the anime, Jigglypuff was often known for singing and putting everyone to sleep, so this is a real reverse Uno moment. How do you like it now? Adorable, yes, I know you do love Jigglypuff. She's working late. She's a singer. Oh, and literally sings. Puts me to sleep. Drowsy is no longer drowsy. Drowsy is just straight up asleep. We're gonna make a little switcheroo anyway because I want to get a bit more damage in, and Drowsy is for sure going to get a level up from this Jigglypuff regardless. Oh, that looks like a crit, yep. Flower Power coming in big with the crits. And that's a level up. We'll need every level up we can get, trust me. I actually want Flower Power to level up because she is one of my more key Pokemon, of course, at this stage. Another crit. Back-to-back crits, but now we are put to sleep. We'll stay out for now. Jigglypuff likes to do primarily defense curls, it seems. And we woke up after one turn, which is pretty solid. And that's another level up for Flower Power. Okay, so that was some movement failure on my part. I think we can actually just go back this way, can't we? Oh yeah, that's much better. We're gonna heal up again. I am maybe going to stock up on a couple more recovery items as well going into this. How this is going to go, we don't entirely know. However, there is a reason why many trainers who have faced this gym battle remember it as one of the worst. We could use don't want to overspend too much, but I do want a few of those. A few more of these. Cheap, yeah. I think we still have a few of most of those other items, and some of those status conditions will be less applicable for this battle anyway. been a while here. I have... I think the last time that I faced Whitney in Heart Gold, like the remake, not super long ago. But I have not faced her in like original Gold probably since... Oh, I missed something. Probably since I first played it as like a kid. So it's been a long time. Who's currently starting things off for us? Let's check. Oh yeah, Epic Keith. And honestly, if we pull off some poisons or something, it's not the worst. It's not the worst. Although Whitney's probably not going to start with her ringer. Okay, let's start off with... We're gonna start off with Lurker. See how this goes. Pokemon are super cute. Yeah, you're not kidding. You're not kidding, Whitney. I know. Here we go. This is going to be kind of the grand finale of the stream this week. She only has 2 Pokemon, but they are not what I would call easy. Okay, Sand Attack from Metronome, which lowered accuracy. Submission, okay. At least Clefairy gets hit with a bit of recoil. Wow, Slam is really not doing well for me. Thunderbolt is ideal because I'm part ground type. Okay, I might go to Water Gun because it's less damage, but more accurate. However, I don't think keeping Lurker out is wise here. I think, I want someone who can take some hits. We're gonna get Geobro out right now. Clefairy definitely has a speed advantage on me. Magnitude 6. Not bad. Okay, the Clefairy is dealt with. However, the Clefairy is also not the main problem. Miltank approaches. So here's kind of what I'm thinking. We're gonna get Broken Yoke out first. This Miltank is capable of being very annoying, so I want to try and get some charms off before things get too scary. Because the more I can lower Miltank's attack, it's gonna come in very handy for me. And Broken Yoke may not get to do much here, but I'm really just trying... let's see. I'm actually going to use a potion here. I want to try to keep Broken Yoke alive. This rollout is going to keep hitting a bit harder. And this probably looks dumb, but just roll with me on this, alright? And that's not meant to be a joke because of rollout. Okay, rollout took me out, but we did get 2 charms. So that in itself does come in handy. Trying to think if we're gonna take another rollout. How many times does it hit? 4, 5? I think it's a rock move, right? Or is it a ground move? Second guessing myself. Ooh, crit hit. Geobro going down is a tough blow. That's a tough one. I hope that was most of the rollouts for now. Stomp still hits pretty hard too, to be honest, but let's go for the hits here. Ideally, if we can get some crits with Razor Leaf. Rollout is no longer disabled. Flower Power can take the stomps okay, but we're probably going to see some healing kick in soon. Oh, rollout, okay. Okay. This Miltank might have actually shot itself in the foot a bit by committing to rollout. Oh, you know, that was actually not too bad, and we got some XP gained out of it. I've had much worse experiences with Miltank, but this Miltank never used Milk Drink, which is kind of a move unique to Miltank that it uses to heal. And had it used that instead of rollout, this might have changed around a little bit, but hey, I'm not going to complain. So we made Whitney cry. It's okay, she'll stop soon. She always cries when she loses. But yeah, I'm glad that I didn't expect that to work out, honestly. Not as difficult as I thought. I think the last time I did that battle on Heart Gold, we had quite the time, to be honest. It was a vicious cycle. Okay, so what might our next destination be here? Is it up? It might be up. Strange tree blocking the road. Wriggles around when you talk to it. Afraid it became wild when someone watered it with a squirt bottle. can you do a guy a favor? Can you take this Pokemon with mail to my friend? I don't think I can substitute. I don't have a big guy who snoozes all the time. Probably a Drowsy. Can't carry another Pokemon, but oh, I wonder if that's the one that's trading him a Chop. Could be. I may not be overly concerned about that at the moment, to be honest, but let's squeeze in a few more fights. We did get through the gym battle, which is kind of one of the main events, but we can get a couple more battles in. We are going to be wrapping up shortly here, but Vulpix. I think this is the first Vulpix sighting? It could be. Lurker is a convenient Pokemon to have right at the front for this. They're roaring, they're gonna chase me away. Broken Yoke is coming out. Metronome time. What's gonna happen? Anything can happen. Guillotine! Oh man, like, for anyone who watched last week, we used Metronome and landed on the move Fissure, which is a one-hit KO move that has very low accuracy, and we hit it. This move, Guillotine, is the same sort of thing. It's a one-hit KO move with low accuracy. However, this time we did not hit it. But we're gonna Metronome again, because it's fun. Flail. Flail will not do too much right now. Flail is a move that the lower your own HP is, the more powerful it is. There is some good use for moves like Flail in the competitive world, but it's a little bit more dependent on certain hold items which do not exist yet in this game. We're gonna Headbutt because I want to play it safe here. It was not quite enough to take out Vulpix, but they're just gonna roar us away anyway. And they're really making it easy to divvy up XP because they're switching my Pokemon for me without taking up a turn. Not a ton of XP for each Pokemon. Oh, call from Mom, we better answer. Hi Micro, how are you? I found a useful item shopping, so I bought it with your money. Sorry. Thanks, Mom. It's in your PC. You'll like it. Cool. Whenever we go back home, which honestly I don't want to walk all the way back there, so I might wait till I can, you know, fly later. Camper Elliot has a Sandshrew. But once again, relatively convenient to have Lurker up at the front. Nice, so that Sandshrew is dealt with. We have a Meryl coming out next. Let's see. See what Keith can do. We want to keep trying to train everybody a little bit here. roll out. That's going to definitely hurt. I don't really want to get hit with rollout. Because it'll do increasingly more damage, but Flower Power can take a rollout pretty well at this point. So I'm just going to put it out there to absorb damage. Epic Keith will still get a bit of XP from that. And my boyfriend's weak, so I can't rely on him. Ouch! She is not one to mince words. Picnicker Brook, remind me not to get on your bad side. Pikachu! We're gonna keep Lurker out for this, actually. And I know it seems crazy because water type, but also part ground type, so electric moves are not a concern in this case. Opting to use Growl, lower my attack. Honestly, valid strategy. We'll try a Water Gun, as my attack's getting lowered. Water Gun is not super effective, but it's medium effectiveness still. One more of those should get us the result we want. And there's another trainer there. I want to try to level up Lurker, so let's just do a quick little healaroo. All those times before where I'm going back and forth between the gym and Pokemon Center, and I forgot I could just use my bike and save a decent amount of time, so sorry about that. Alright. Back to where we were. Back to this fellow here. I'm getting Pokemon data off my radio. I think I'm good. Alright. We'll find out. Okay. Camper Ivan sending out Diglett. That's an ideal opponent for Lurker, really. Ooh, Magnitude 8. That's not gonna feel good, though. Oh, we actually took it pretty good. We took it pretty well. Another Magnitude, another 8. Luckily it was not a crit, so we could withstand it again. That takes out Lurker, that means it's a level up for... Or sorry, takes out Diglett, it's a level up for Lurker. And who's coming out as Zubat? One of them Zubats. I do wish that, this Drowsy had an actual psychic move, but not quite yet. We're still gonna throw it out here anyway. We'll try to put Zubat to sleep. It's a hit. Alright. I'm good with that. And Zubats is running rampant. Rampant in these parts. We're getting pretty decent damage with Pound here, actually. Nice, okay, we have another Diglett. I might give Broken Yoke a shot here. Unfortunately, Lurker does not exactly have a lot of gas left in the tank, so oh, they're lowering my attack. Well, I'm gonna lower your attack even more. How do you like them apples? Let's try to get a headbutt off before my attack gets too abysmal. Still an okay hit. Yeah, actually we're still hitting decent with headbutt. And that growl failed, so that works in our favor. Let's finish with an epic metronome. Maybe. What's it gonna be? Slam! Okay. It's enough. And that's a nice little boost that almost gets us leveled up. With Broken Yoke. Who else we have? We have a few others. I think, though, they're just spinning around. I think what we are going to do is save them for next time. So I'm just going to... because we don't want to spoil all the fun of that journey just yet. Let's heal up a little bit here. Alright, well, we got, you know, we did catch a few new ones. It was maybe not quite as many catches as we've had in some past ones, but getting that Ditto was cool, getting our Drowsy, also very cool. I don't know if we got any others really aside from that, but got a good amount of battles in, and a new gym, so stoked about that. I want to just thank everyone again for joining in tonight. That's kind of gonna wrap it up, so appreciate you all, and be sure to tune in for next time. We're gonna keep it rolling. It's been so much fun to play through this game, and again, I thank you for joining with me and hanging out. And that's it for now. So have a wonderful rest of your night. Have a great week. We will see you next time. Thank you all.